In the vast Pacific Ocean, maps once marked an island called Sandy Island between Australia and New Caledonia. For over a century, it appeared in atlases, navigation systems, and even Google Maps. But it never existed. Sandy Island was first discovered in 1876 by a whaling ship. The crew recorded the position and shape of a landmass, which was added to British nautical charts. But no one confirmed if it was real. It just stayed there, haunting maps. For years, ships sailed near the reported coordinates, but few questioned the island's presence. It became one of those things assumed true because everyone said it was. After all, it was in official databases, so it had to be real, right? Fast forward to 2012. A group of Australian scientists was sailing through the Coral Sea to study tectonic plates. When they reached the spot where Sandy Island was supposed to be, their instruments showed open water. No island, just deep ocean. The scientists checked satellite images and sonar. Nothing. Sandy Island had simply vanished. But how could something marked on maps for over 100 years never have existed? News spread quickly, stunning the scientific world. Turns out, Sandy Island had been copied from one chart to another over the decades. Cartographers trusted earlier maps. Once it appeared in reliable sources, it kept being included, even by top geographic agencies. This is known as a cartographic phantom. Some believe early sightings may have been floating pumice or a mirage, mistaken for land by 19th century sailors. Google Maps showed Sandy Island too, pulled from old databases. But after the 2012 expedition, it quietly removed it. Still, the island's digital ghost lingers in some versions and older atlases that haven't updated their data. Sandy Island isn't alone. History is filled with phantom islands, like Buss Island in the North Atlantic and Isle of Demons near Newfoundland. These errors show how easily information can be accepted, repeated, and spread without real evidence. Sandy Island became famous not just for being wrong. It became a symbol of how myths can survive even in our digital age. We rely so much on data that we often forget to question it. This island proved that sometimes we should. Scientists began calling for better data verification. If a fake island could survive for 136 years, what other errors might be lurking? The ghost of Sandy Island raised important questions. Today, the coordinates once occupied by Sandy Island are empty ocean. But the story of the Phantom Island lives on in classrooms, documentaries, and curious minds around the world. This event became a lesson in critical thinking. It reminds us that even established facts deserve a second look. After all, sometimes reality doesn't just change. It turns out we had it wrong the whole time. Sandy Island challenges our trust in information. It's a quiet reminder floating in the ocean's deep blue. The world is vast, and not everything we think we know is true. Some islands, it seems, are made only of stories. If you enjoyed this true mystery, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. We uncover strange, fascinating stories from history every week. Be part of our growing community, because curiosity is always worth exploring.